Hey guys, this is God of Politics, and welcome back to a brand new video. But before we get started with this video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on Twitter and join the Discord and check out the website. That is all linked down in the description. But in today's video, I do want to talk about Georgia. Now, Georgia is shaping up to be very, very interesting. The difference in the vote is now at just 13,000, just under 13,000, the difference between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Donald Trump is at 49.5% of the vote. Joe Biden is at 49.2% of the vote, with 98% of the estimated vote reporting. And I've spent the last pretty much 2 hours calculating these vote totals for each county that has results that are still out. So if we look at the county map here, we can see from the state of Georgia, if you look at the counties that are highlighted in red, in the solid red, safe red, 91 counties here in Georgia are safe red. That means that all the counties are fully counted. Safe red, fully counted. Safe blue is fully counted. You can see, I can't actually see the number. I believe it's 20 of those are safe blue. And then we have likely blue are counties that have not completed finishing their tabulation of votes. And the red likely is they have not finished their tabulation of the votes. But if we do look at this, and I've made it out for every single county, I have the current vote total from the county. I have... if we go to this here, I have the current vote total from the county. I have the projected vote total of the county if the projections on the percent of the vote are right. So we look at a county like Chatham County, for example. 87% of the vote reporting. What would 100% be? You put that in, you see what the number is. So I've done that. After that, I've calculated the total number of votes left, and based on the percent of the vote that candidate has right now, how many more votes does that candidate get? So you can take a good look at all these counties here, and it just goes down the list. We see most of these counties here actually give gains to Donald Trump. You could see here that they give gains to Donald Trump. The negative numbers here and the net change are gains for Donald Trump. But they're very small numbers. When we go to some of these suburban counties in Atlanta here, you'll see very big numbers in comparison. Gwinnett County, 1356, Cobb County, 2027, Rockdale County, 525, Clayton County, 5,432. We also have Fulton County here, which does not say what percent is reporting, but we did just get numbers from an election official in Georgia saying that there were 7,000 votes left in Fulton County, and so that would be another net 3,164 for Joe Biden and a net of 2,636 for Joe Biden in Chatham County. So looking at this here, if you want to look at the total numbers for this region here, for each one of these counties, you can see the total numbers. If you want to check them out yourself, it took me a while to make this. It took me an hour or two to make this, but the numbers do all check out. And when you do look at the number, Biden only nets 5,378. Now, what this is assuming is that the counties and the vote we have left, which is mail-in ballots. Mail-in ballots are more favorable to Democrats. But if you're going to assume that the outstanding vote from the mail-in ballots is the same as the county percentage from what has already come in, Biden would net 5,378 votes, which would not be enough to win. He is currently down 13,000 votes. He would get almost halfway there. But if Biden, or what would the number have to be? How much would he have to improve in each county to be able to win the state? Well, I've set the bar per 5%. So, or actually 10%. If Biden does 5% better, Trump does 5% worse, that's a 10% net improvement for Joe Biden. If he does 10% better in these ballots, which are all mail-in ballots, Biden actually might do better than 10% better. Because a lot of these counties have trended 30 points red from 2016, when you're going to have a lot of mail-in ballots that are going to be overwhelmingly Democratic. If you look, for example, at a state like Pennsylvania, I know the number, there is only one county where the mail-in ballots are Republican. Even the reddest counties, the mail-in ballots are blue. So you may see a similar thing here, but this is a pretty conservative estimate if the mail-in ballots are only 10% more for Biden. But what result does that get you? Well, you see that the numbers are going to be a lot closer in many of these counties. Some of these counties actually flip, but you see very big numbers here. Chatham County, which is the Savannah, Georgia area, you can see here we only have 87% reporting from Chatham County here, the Savannah, Georgia area. We have a little bit from the Georgia suburbs. We have a little bit from Gwinnett, 2122, 3,539 in Cobb. We have 6,222 in Clayton. We have 1,436 in Douglas. We have 3,864 in Fulton, 4,346 in Chatham. So those amount to big improvements. And what that would mean is a net gain of 15,489. So if he does 10% better in the mail-in ballots than what he's doing at right now, which is mostly in-person votes, some mail-in ballots in some of these counties, but what it would amount to is that Joe Biden would flip the state by 2,000 votes. And, that would definitely be in recount territory, and that would definitely be close. And it probably would not change the result, but it would still be very close. But basically, Biden's going to have to do 10% better in these counties to win. Could it happen? Yes, I think it actually is very likely to happen. Will I make a prediction on it? No, I'm not going to make a prediction on it. My official prediction that came out just before Election Day had Georgia going tilt red. I said, this is the dark horse. This was the state Democrats were going to flip if they were going to flip a pretty solidly Republican state, and this was going to be razor thin. It is definitely going to be razor thin. To which side? I don't know. If I really had to make a decision, I would say Biden is slightly favored there right now. I think just looking at some of these votes and where the vote is coming from, it is going to be very favorable for Joe Biden, and I do think that he will narrowly flip that. Portraying that onto the electoral map right now, we can see right now Joe Biden is at 253 electoral votes. Donald Trump is at 213. This is based on CNN's numbers and New York Times numbers. We can call Alaska for Donald Trump. We can call Maine second for Donald Trump. And at this point, we can probably call North Carolina for Donald Trump as well. If Biden wins Georgia, he's up to 269 electoral votes. That gets him very, very close. And he's winning in Nevada right now. That gets him to 275. He's also winning in Arizona. Sure, it's tightening, but he's still winning there. And he's looking very, very likely to win Pennsylvania at this point. I think by the time I make a video tomorrow, Biden would have already won Pennsylvania. I'm very sure that Biden will win Pennsylvania. So at that point, you see an electoral map where Biden gets to 306. This would only be one state off from my prediction, which had Georgia going red. This was my prediction. And this is what the map could end up looking like. We could also have a map where Georgia goes blue, Arizona goes red. That's another possibility. We could have a situation where if Trump actually does quite well, Georgia goes blue, Pennsylvania goes red, or Georgia goes blue, Pennsylvania goes red, Arizona goes blue. There's a number of possibilities here, but the gist of it is that Biden has a lot of room to gain in a lot of these places. He's got a lot of room to lose in some places like Arizona, but we will see what happens with those results. But the gist of it is, again, Biden has many more paths than Donald Trump does. He only needs one of these states effectively. Let's assume he's won Nevada because I don't think he's going to lose it. And if we put in these toss-ups here, out of these three states, Biden only has to win one out of three. Trump needs to win all three. That makes your path very difficult, especially when you're down in one of them and rapidly losing in another two. So overall, Joe Biden's in a good position. I do still think he's, very likely going to win this overall election, and he will become the 46th president of the United States. So thank you all for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, join the Discord that is linked down in the description. Follow me on Twitter, that is linked down in the description, and check out the website, which is also linked down in the description. So again, guys, thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you guys later.